Welcome back to Metal Arms Glitch in the System. This is part 17, take 2. We're gonna find out how the fuck we're supposed to get through the level. Actually, I don't have to find out. I already do. First of all, here's what you have to do. Find one of those asshole robots who has like the jetpack and can jump around really fast and are impossible to do damage to. This guy. You throw an EMP and you pray to every god in the known universe that they get affected by it. Yes, they have been affected by it. Now, you continue praying. I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in God for a few seconds when this has to happen. Please, 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 please. It doesn't... What the fuck? Why are you not working? Okay. Restart back to last save. So here's what you have to do. You have to throw the EMP, hope that he gets affected by it, and then, yes, he's just close enough to be affected by it. And now, we wait until the opening pops up. You do this. There you go. Now we're controlling him. And he can just about make it on top of the building. This seems like some kind of glitch or exploit. This is what you're supposed to do. This is the actual intended level design. Now, I don't believe this to be a good idea, because it essentially means that if you don't decide to exploit a mechanic that barely functions, as you can see, you pretty much can't get up there without at least 50 attempts. Like, how the fuck do it? Look at this. You have to, like, hit the boost right as you're there you go, to get just enough height. And of course, he carries his momentum forward. This is actually a Sonic fan game, made by the fans who have a hard-on for momentum. Therefore, every time you hold down the accelerator, also known as the W key, you move forward at least 40 meters past where you're actually supposed to be. Why did I say meters? You're supposed to say miles. I mean, feet, whatever. And now we can finally get up on top here and unlock the tank. Now, this tank is essential to level progression. This game creates this illusion where you can apparently get through every stage in a creative and different way. That's complete bullshit. Here's what you're supposed to do. Kill him now. Respawn. Move a little faster than you're supposed to. And get in the fucking tank right away. Alright, we'll do this. And there's also a secret collectible, but I'm not going for the secret collectibles because I don't believe in secret collectibles. I think they're stupid. Unless the game in question is like ridiculously short or something, and therefore they add additional useful content. But this game is not ridiculously short. It is way too fucking long, actually. Therefore, I don't mind just skipping that stuff because it's just not necessary. So here's what you do now. You get in this thing. There you go. Hope you don't get hijacked. Now, of course, it's only fair that you can get run over by your own tank, but you can't run other people over. That makes total sense. You know, it's kind of like how in GTA, how you can't get actually, you can get run over by cars. But anyway, this door, this gate, which I thought was impenetrable, actually, it's very penetrable, turns out. Which is such an immense failure of communication on the developer's part, it's not even funny. Like, I just thought, okay, I can't open it, I have to find a way to open it. No, you just fucking run right through it and it explodes. Because that makes sense. I mean, I guess it technically does make sense because it's a big tank, but I still think that's completely stupid. So, here's another thing about this level. Look at that giant statue. It's real cool, ain't it? Yeah, let's go ahead and do some tank fighting now. Hopefully I'll be able to survive it. I don't really know how I'm gonna survive it unless I just... Oh, I guess I did. Cool. So now what I have to do is get off the tank, and then... Oh, fuck. Essentially, at this point, I'm just going to try the speedrun tactic. I'm not actually going to be attempting to fight any of the enemies or really play the level the way you're supposed to. Let's just go ahead and save a state. There you go. Why? Because it's aerial combat primarily, and it's complete BS, and it just doesn't fucking work in the slightest. So, instead what we're going to do is... Here's actually what you have to do. I'm not even kidding. You have to platform on top of this statue. I'm not even kidding. This is how you're supposed to play the level. So you have to find the section of the statue you can jump onto. I think that's what you're supposed to do. I watched a playthrough, and I imagine, yeah, you have to somehow climb on top of his shoe, and then from this point on, you have to keep climbing, right? Yeah, there you go. Look, you climb on his shoe, and then you go, well, you can't really move any closer forward. There you go. Climb on his shoe, climb on the side like this, and then, oh, fuck, and then no, wait, that cannot be the way forward. Also, I'm in the water, but I'm not dying somehow. Okay, what are we supposed to do then? Okay, let's just restart because obviously that's not how we do things. Okay, that's not where we go. I'm getting shot at by some fucker in a tank. Wait a second, where's my tank? They took my tank. Fucking can't have shit in Detroit. I think it was that the shitty American city as opposed to all those shitty utter shitty American cities. Apparently they're all bad, but whatever. I'm getting shot at and I can't do anything about that. Other than use my rocket launcher, which isn't really all that effective. Now I'm dead. Okay, well, we're actually going to just end up reloading at a previous point. Unfortunately, we do get our tank back. That's a good thing, because it means that we have a fighting chance. Problem is, we don't have a fighting chance. So, we're going to try and shoot these guys, because you can't run them over. As you can see, they're impossible to run over, which is completely fair. Because you can't get run over as well, right? Cut back to when I got run over a couple episodes ago. By my own tank, no less. I'm not even kidding, that actually happened, and it set me back quite a ways, and it made me realize that this game is complete bullshit. So anyway, now we're just gonna keep shooting this guy. I know I'm probably like shitting on people's childhood, and you know, I was 2 years old when this game came out, so it's my childhood too. I never played it. In fact, I've only ever played it right now. This is my first time playing the game ever. You know, I was around when it came out, therefore it's nostalgic for me too. So I can still shit on it as much as I want. Die. There you go. Die. If I say die, you're supposed to be dead. Everyone knows that every game ever made has voice commands, right? I have a microphone plugged into my computer, hence why you're hearing me right now. Therefore, he should be dead just by virtue of the fact that I've said die. Is this fucker still moving? Who's shooting at me? That guy. He's dead now. Ah, fuck. So now we're going to go ahead and collect this bit of health, get back in the tank. Even though, from what I remember, this isn't how we're supposed to do it. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to go and actually, if I can access that... Oh, I can't access the area. I imagine I'll explode if I touch that. Will I? No, nothing happens. Well, I can't go there. Sorry, dude. I'm not buying your overpriced garbage. So now we can... It's very, very, very slowly traverse around this environment and discover the way. Now, the way forward is clear. I know this because I've watched someone else do it. You're supposed to climb that tower, that statue, and there's a zip line. That zip line triggers a cutscene which ends the level. That's it. Well, the second zip line. There's two of them. So what I need to do now is figure out where that zip line is. That sounds like it might be simple because there's only so many zip lines, but trust me, it's not simple because this is Metal Arms, Glitch in a System, Part 17. And as we all know about Metal Arms, Glitch in a System, Part 17 specifically, is that this game is impossible. I say it's impossible as I'm clearly making my way... Look at this shit! What the fuck? Why can I not run them over? Who designed this? It was just like, yes, let's make it so the player can get killed by their own tank, but not the other way around. That's real fucking fair. There you go, dead. And now I'm pretty sure there's more fuckers shooting at me anyway, right? Where? Where are you? Why are you 2 pixels on my screen? Is it because the game runs at 480p? Well, it actually runs at 448, 640 by 448 specifically, and supposedly at 30 FPS, which, you know, I'm willing to believe. It's not too choppy. So anyway, now I'm gonna get out of the tank and save because, you know, I don't want to do this again. So now that we're out of the tank, and if I think gotten rid of everyone that could possibly damage me, we have to figure out how to get up onto this tower. How do we get up onto the tower? Well, I don't know. Honestly, I climbed up it, and no single pathway seems clear to me. There's these obvious bits of scaffold. It's not even scaffolding, but oh no, that fucker again. At least I have my rivet gun, it's more accurate. So yeah, let's just shoot him before he shoots me down from the sky, as I'm clearly in the sky right now, and I can get shot out of the sky that I'm in. So, oh fuck, we're just gonna keep shooting him. And I don't know, do those grates actually act as a way to block your bullets? They better not, because that would be very cheap, because he can clearly shoot me through the walls. Actually, can he? I don't think he can. Maybe I can use this as cover, which is good. That would be like the one section where the game is fairly designed. Oh man, I love how my opinion on the game has just slowly gone down over time. It started with like, oh, it's a cute game with the cool robot guys and I get to run around. And now I'm like, oh my god, this is literally the worst game ever made. It's not the worst game ever made, it's not even close. Like if you had like a list of the worst games ever made with the best of them being Sonic 06 and the worst of them being maybe Big Rigs or E.T. for Atari, 2600 specifically, this wouldn't even come fucking close to anywhere near that because it's like, it's actually pretty solid. I think this is, wait, hold on. Let's save a state. This might be the end of the level. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the level. Or it's some useless collectibles. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Good thing I saved because I'm not doing that again. Ha, 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 ha. Come on. Grab the fucking zip line. Hut. And there you go. Got it. Is this the end? Oh. It's not playing a cutscene. Oh, wait, hold on. This is it's the fucking useless part with the... No. That's not how we do it. That's the useless part with the collectible that no one cares about. We need to go find the actual end of the stage. Is this the end of the stage? We're gonna find out. Yes, it is.
You must be Glitch, our young hero. I'm so delighted you could join me.
Dr. Exavolt? You're supposed to be trapped in the tower. Why do I keep getting sent to rescue people who are already rescued?
Indeed, I was incarcerated, my boy, surrounded on all sides by villainous, oil-thirsty mills. But by using my superior intellect, quick wit, and the fact that they are utter buffoons, when an opportunity to make good my escape arose, I took it, and fled to the very spot where we now hold this inane conversation. I must ask you, by the by, however did you get into Mill City?
I don't know, it just...
I have just the thing to make our escape. Get it!
Dr. Exavolt. Sir, it is a distinct pleasure to finally meet you.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Well, I can assure you I am equally pleased to be here.
At the risk of sounding impatient, Doctor, duty calls. We need your help. Since you originally created General Corrosive, we thought you'd have information that would help us defeat him.
Oh, I know all there is to know about the General.
Spectacular! I knew it! Droids, our luck is about to change!
You have no idea. Oh, my dear General Corrosive, I do hope you've been listening. Our plan has worked to utter perfection. Not only have I located the Droid Rebel Command Center, I am standing in the middle of it. You may initiate the invasion.
Oh, damn it! We've been had! I'll take care of the command center. You take the town. Try every one of them. Keep as many droids as you can safe. Blow those mill maggots back to the factory.
Ooh, a secret. Oh no, we've been duped. That's not good. It's playing the main theme of the game again. That's how you know shit is gonna get real, because they probably spent a little more money on this particular composition compared to the rest. Maybe it wasn't made by the same composer as the rest of the game, hence its very different style, and therefore it's more valuable to them, so you want to use it in only particular scenarios in the game to increase its perceived value by the player as a piece of music. Now, where was I? Well, nothing actually, because now we're on a new part of the stage. You know what's really clever? This is actually a reused location. The game is starting to do that. It's kind of like the Halo 1 thing, where they, repurpose like existing level sections and basically have you playing through them again, but in just different scenario and different context. And It's fine, to be honest. I miss this place. It's actually not the most visually interesting part, but now it has a sense of familiarity because, you know, we're back home, so to speak. Yeah, we're gonna move on. Although, you know what? I've actually never played through the original Halo all the way through, so I have no idea if what people say about, oh, you rather play the game backwards when you beat it. I'm not sure if what they're saying is bullshit or not. Like, honestly, what do they mean by that? So you literally just play through the exact same stages, but in, like, the reverse path through the stage? Or what they really mean is it's a completely different level, but it just happens to have the same level assets. Is that what they're talking about? Because there's a very big difference between playing the same level again and playing a new stage that just looks the same, you know? This is actually the exact same level, though. Why? Well, because I've seen a playthrough of this game, and later on, you literally do, in fact, visit the exact same set of buildings and, like, layout of everything. Like, it's the exact same area. Which I don't really have a problem with, to be honest, because I missed this part of the game before I hated it. Because now at this point I have no patience. Except that, like, this game isn't bad. I hate games like this. Because I can't call it a bad game. It's just objectively not true. And yet, every fiber of my being wants to say this game sucks. Just because I personally am not having a great time playing it.
Leave the battlefield! Innocent droids are being slaughtered! Get back there or we're doomed!
Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving forward then, right? Oh wait.
We've suffered too many droid casualties. The cause is lost.
I think we just got the bad ending. Yeah, we respawn over here. Okay, great. I wonder, you know, it's funny when games like tell you not to go somewhere, but I didn't know this game would actually like follow through and genuinely have like a bad ending scenario where it's like, even though it shows Glitch dead, except that you don't die. Like, Glitch he's the main character. He can take everyone out on his own, assuming the person controlling him is good enough. Now, in my case, that actually would be a very accurate ending because I'm terrible at this game, which hence why I dislike it. Because as we all know, your favorite games are the ones you're really good at, which is funny because I'm actually really good at some games that I fucking despise as well, or have grown to despise due to me wanting to get good at them. I'm not sure. And also, I'm terrible at some games that I fucking love. Like, I'm absolutely abysmal at first-person shooters, but it's one of my favorite genres. I'm also not really all that good at racing games, but I love playing them. And maybe just through the fact that I play them so often, I've gotten not so terrible at them. I'm not sure how it works. I don't know, the very concept of being good at a video game is strange to me because it's just such a series of abstract mechanics. Now, what the fuck do I do? I guess I have to use the Ripper because it's the only weapon I have that isn't the default one. See, it's funny because I'm pretty sure you can let every single one of these fuckers die, every one of your friends, and it'll still like count as a victory as long as you don't. Okay, you're an idiot. I'm just shooting you in the fucking shins, and you can't do shit. I mean, you're doing quite a bit of damage to me too, but that's okay because you're gonna drop some health now. I think you're gonna drop some health now, right? You have to drop health. He didn't drop any health. What do I do?
Let's move on.
I would like to... Oh, checkpoint. Good. Let me kill myself real quick. Thing. Kill me. Oh, wait. I can't... I have to move forward through this section. Okay. Kill me. Kill me. Because I know that when I respawn, I'll have more health than what I currently have. I knew it. See? I have a little more health now, so let's go through again. Turn into supersonic. The problem's chronic. Tell me, does life is... You know... When I was a kid, I used to think that was a song about. It's not. Of course, it's not. It's a bad religious song. It's a song about society and politics, and you know, because Bad Religion are one of those bands, right? Who write about the world problems and all that shit. We got the American Jesus. You know, they're actually really good though. That's the thing. And funnily enough, their vocalist is like ridiculously educated, and he's like a professor and stuff. I find that really funny. It's just like the singer of a punk rock band. It's actually not that uncommon, though, because you need to be familiar with... Well, thing is he familiar in political studies, or was he something... I don't know. What was his profession exactly? Like, what kind of professor was he? I don't know. Anyway, I think we just picked up a secret chip, which means that that's actually not the way you're supposed to go. So let's go back down there and fight. because I assume... Oh, this is probably the end of the level, right? I have to go over here, but it'll open when I'm done fighting, correct? Yeah, I imagine. Also, notice how I'm very liberal with my use of speed up on the emulator at this point. That is because immersion is no longer my top priority. Well, to be fair, was it ever my top priority? Well, sometimes when it comes to editing, I like to be a little clever here with the fades and, you know, try and make it seem a little more seamless, but there's a difference between wanting the playthrough to be seamless and wanting it to be immersive. You know, for example, seamless means that when I eventually pause the game to open up Google to then check what I'm supposed to do for the next level, I don't show that. I just fade to when I figured it out. On the other hand, though, I have no problem doing, I don't know, this, going like this, clicking here, and clicking this. You know, you can barely see it. It's just on the edge of the screen because I put the borders around. But that I don't have a problem with because it's within. It doesn't obstruct the pacing necessarily, right? Compared to me literally stopping, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to ruin the pacing. But like me stopping and then like looking up fucking metal, arms, glitch in the system, playthrough, part, whichever one, finding the level that I'm currently on, skimming through it because I can't be fucked to actually watch the whole thing, figuring out the exact section that I have reached, and then like, you know, find out how I'm supposed to progress through the stage, then open the game back up, get in position in front of my microphone, all those things, all those meta design decisions that we make as Let's Players. Oh my god, I have actual ammo for once. I can't remember the last time I've used this gun because I never have any ammo for it. Thank you so much. You know, it's really great when this third-person shooter game becomes a third-person shooter rather than a third-person run-away-from-everything game. Because it's really fun when, like, you don't get to actually shoot. Oh, fuck. Prolong the prolong the syllable. And that makes it so I can't get out. The fuck? What is it? No, it's sucking me in. That is so retarded. So I'm just stuck in here now. No, there you go. That was bullshit. That was actually terrible. You can't just get sucked in like that. Well, actually, no, I'm fucking reloading the state. Screw it. No, I don't want to invert the controls. I'm not stupid. I mean, no, I don't get people who invert mouse aiming on keyboard and mouse, but I do totally get inversion when it comes to this kind of aiming, you know, with like a gamepad or in this case, a D-pad. You know, I think that's because I grew up on PC. I was always surprised to know that there are people who don't like it when they have to use a D-pad for a 3D game, because I'm like, what the fuck else would you use? Like, you know, are the up, down, left, right arrow keys and WASD not a pad of directions? That's what it seems like to me. So it's always been weird to me that people complain about that for some games. This doesn't really happen anymore because everything has analog sticks now, but it's, you know, back in like the DS, like for example Mario 64 DS. And I don't have a problem with the way the game controls fundamentally because the D-pad. No, I have a problem with the fact that it controls like shit because there's this like weird interpolation going on with the controls. See, notice how here, when I hit up, down, left, right, it just kind of it goes in that direction naturally. That doesn't happen in that game. It kind of pretends that you're holding a different direction down for a few seconds, and then it makes up its mind, and it's like, oh yes, we're gonna. Where do I go from here? Oh, health. Thank you very much. Now let's go ahead and save right as we've collected that health. As the second it reaches full health. Thank you. So that I can, you know, actually make progress for once. Is he dead? Oh, damn. This dude actually took him out. Cool.
They're breaking through the walls of the command center. We can't last much longer. Get back here, Glitch, and clear out these mills.
Oh, for fuck's sake, there's more to the level. I honestly didn't want, because I saw the cutscene and I was like, yes, the level's over. No, there's more. But that's okay, because I do appreciate this game's ambition when it comes to wanting its stages to last more than 5 minutes. See, as a fellow simple 2D and 3D platformer enjoyer, it's actually quite fun to have levels that go on for more than 2 seconds. You know, because it's fairly common in the genre, right? And not even as of late. I mean, like, even remember Mario 3? Speaking of which, I think I'm going to do a playthrough of that game. And by I think I'm going to do a playthrough, I think what I mean is I've made the thumbnail, which looks more like a liver than a fucking leaf, but it still looks better than the pixel art version, because the pixel art for the leaf is a little too nondescript to really look like a leaf, in my opinion. Oh. No, yes, okay, I still have some kind of ammo. Good. Reload, take him out. Now, unfortunately, most of these guys don't really drop any useful ammo for me. Well, these dudes do. Come on, drop some ammo. That's all you're good for. You're good for ammo and health. I literally don't actually want you to... Okay. I don't understand the point of enemies in games like this when they don't drop health. It's like you're supposed to be in that constant back and forth between losing and gaining health. When you're losing more health than you're gaining it, you don't necessarily... You can't win, basically. Like, that's why the more contemporary... Like, even though I can't say I don't really want to play Doom 2016 anytime soon. I've already played it. But I get it, though, because, like, in that game, you're constantly in a tug of war between losing and gaining health because of the glory kills, right? And I think that's really cool. I totally get why that game has received the acclaim that it has, because it kind of fixes this issue where you never have to necessarily worry about dying if you're good. Here, even if you're good, you can still die because you don't gain any health back. And you inevitably take damage because of the way that this game's projectiles work, so you're essentially left in a position of being on a constant time limit. You know, and I also have, like, no ammo for any of my real guns, so I mean, I can use the EMP, I guess, but what if I need the EMP for something? How do I there you go. What if I need it for something else, though, you know? Okay, now we can take these guys out. Oh, it fucks up my aiming. Of course it would. Come on, die. They'll fucking melee attack him. Yes, you actually have a melee attack. Ah, we got some rocket launcher ammo. That's good. We can use that for like 2 shots before it... Oh.
Sector is secure. Let's move on. I'll fight with you.
Well, that's one way to end your level. Okay, so this has been Metal Arms Glitch in the System, Part 17. We're going to carry on in Part 18 on the longest playthrough I've ever done. I'll see you guys then.